Hi all, welcome to session 38 of Azure Data Factory, and in this session we are going to take a look at until activity. Until activity is used when you want your pipeline to keep on trying till the condition turns out to be true. Okay, it is very simple to understand. I think hands-on will help. So let me just do a quick hands-on. But before doing that, let me just help you build a scenario. So scenario is something like this. You have a location in your Azure data lake where you are expecting a file. Okay, so your pipeline will try to see that file in that location, and once the file is there, the pipeline will start executing. But till the time the pipeline is not able to see the file in the location, it will keep on trying after some time. Okay, so that is how the scenario is, and we are going to use until activity to create this kind of pipeline. Okay, so let me just start with one until activity in the pipeline. So I am creating a new pipeline. Let me give it a name, PL until demo. Okay, and I'm simply going to use an until activity. Okay, fine. Let me expand this. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to first start with a get metadata activity inside until. So I'm going to ask for a get metadata. Okay, and I'm going to configure it, and I'm going to say look for dummy.txt. I cannot give dot here, so let me just say look for dummy, and I'm going to use a data set. My container would be source. I'm going to expect the file to arrive in variable input location. File name I'm going to keep as it is, and I'm going to expect existence of the file in the location. So let me use exists. Okay, fine. Now you are done with the get metadata. Okay, look for dummy, and look for dummy, and I think everything is properly configured for the get metadata. Now let's come back to until. So right before this we were configuring our internal activity, the activity that is going to be inside until. Okay, now we have come out of it and we are going to configure our until activity. So here what I'm going to say, keep looking for dummy file. Okay, and here I'm going to check the existence of that dummy.txt based on the get metadata activity that I have defined inside until. So this is the exist property of dummy.txt. Okay, and after that, just to make sure that I am able to see once until activity finish its execution, I'm going to create a variable that is going to show me a message. You can do anything after this. I'm just going to keep a set variable activity so that I can see once the until activity is done. So I'm going to create a new variable named message. It is going to be of string type, and I'm going to say until activity is finished. Okay, simple. Fine. Let me publish it. Or I think I can make one small change. I will say send message for our set variable. That way it is self-explanatory. Let me publish it one more time. So again, let me repeat the scenario. We are going to look at dummy.txt in this location. Till the time file is not arriving, we are going to keep looking, and once the file is there, we are going to simply send a message that file has arrived or until activity has finished. Okay. Yeah, has finished. Fine. So we are ready to trigger our pipeline, but let me just do a final validation. Everything is looking good, and I'm going to trigger now. And you can see how this pipeline is going to behave in some time. So pipeline have started its execution. Okay. As you can see, look for dummy is constantly getting executed because right now the file is not there. So after 1 second, it is going to execute look for dummy, and this until activity will keep on doing this till the file is present in the location. Okay. So let me go ahead and upload the file. I have already created it. It is in my downloads. So I'm going to upload this into our source. And as you can see, keep looking for dummy file has succeeded, and it has sent a message until activity has finished. Okay. So in these kind of scenarios where you have to keep your pipeline alive till a condition is true, till the condition becomes true, you can use until activity. I have not used until activity much, like switch activity also. So I will recommend that you should have good hands on with the first three iteration and conditionals, that is filter, for each, and if condition. Switch and until, you should know there are certain scenarios where you have to use these two activities, but not as much as the first three. Okay. So to repeat what we have done in this particular session, until activity is used when you want to keep your pipeline alive till a condition turns true. In that scenario, you use until will keep on executing till the condition becomes true, and even if the activity that you have defined inside until fails, until will not stop executing. It is going to stop executing only when there is a timeout or the condition that you have defined in until is true. Okay. So that was all for today's session, and with this we have covered our iteration and conditionals completely. And in the next session, we are going to do a project that is going to involve all the activities that we have learned so far. So I'm going to try to create a situation where we can have all the activities in our pipeline. Okay. So it may take a while, but I'm going to create some business use case so that we can have all the activities in our pipeline, and that pipeline should make some sense. Okay. So thank you so much for joining in this session. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please provide your comments so that I can improve my content and my presentation. And let's meet in the next session. Thank you.